Hello, guys. Have you ever felt like you needed to be perfect to be loved? In the world of dating, we're often led to believe that perfection is the key. Perfect body, perfect job, perfect life. But what if I told you that perfection isn't what creates lasting relationships? What if vulnerability, not perfection, is the secret ingredient? Let me introduce you to Sarah. Sarah had always been told that she needed to look a certain way to get attention, that she had to be flawless, put together, and always on to impress. She spent years trying to live up to these standards, hiding her insecurities, her fears, and even her real emotions, because she thought they were weaknesses. She thought vulnerability would make her seem weak, less desirable. But despite her best efforts, Sarah found herself stuck in shallow relationships. Sure, she had plenty of dates, but they always felt surface level. She'd go through the motions, but nothing seemed to stick. She realized something was missing. She was always trying to present an image of who she thought people wanted her to be, not who she actually was. Then one day, something clicked. Sarah decided to take a risk. Instead of pretending to be perfect, she allowed herself to be vulnerable. She opened up about her struggles, her fears, and the parts of herself she had kept hidden for so long. She shared her dreams, her passions, and yes, even her imperfections. What happened next was incredible. Instead of pushing people away, her vulnerability drew them in. She connected with others on a deeper level than ever before. The people she met were drawn not to a polished version of Sarah, but to the real Sarah, the one who wasn't afraid to be imperfect. And that was when Sarah found a deeper sense of connection, not just with others, but with herself. What does this story teach us? The key to building strong, meaningful relationships isn't perfection, it's vulnerability. In a world that celebrates filters, carefully curated images, and a perfect facade, vulnerability is refreshing. It creates real connections because when we open up and show our true selves, imperfections and all, it allows others to do the same. Now, I know vulnerability can be scary. It feels like a risk, like exposing your soft underbelly to potential rejection. But the truth is, vulnerability is what makes us human. It's what allows us to connect on an emotional level. And when you share your real self, you invite others to do the same, creating a genuine bond that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Think about it. When someone opens up to you and shows their vulnerabilities, doesn't it make you feel closer to them? Don't you appreciate their honesty, their courage to be real? That's what vulnerability does. It builds trust. And trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, whether romantic, platonic, or otherwise. So, the next time you're wondering how to build a deeper connection, remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hide behind a mask or try to be someone you're not. You just need to be real, be vulnerable, and watch how people start to respond to the true you. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a superpower. Embrace it, and you'll find that true, meaningful connections are built on honesty, openness, and the courage to be imperfect. Thanks for watching. If the like video and subscribe my channel. This script touches on vulnerability as a core value that can help create stronger and more meaningful connections, much like authenticity. Let me know if you'd like any